we are going to explore the theme, human nature, and context from Jekyll and Hyde. Stevenson explores human nature throughout the novella. His idea is that human nature is complex, and all humans are both good and evil. Stevenson uses the main character, Dr. Jekyll, to explore human nature. Human nature refers to the way that humans naturally think, feel, and behave. We refer to this idea that humans are both good and bad as the duality of human nature. Jekyll is a respectable member of society. However, the respectable front that he presents to society masks a darker and much more immoral or bad side to his personality. Dr. Jekyll experiments with science to separate out his good and evil identities. He creates an alter ego, Mr. Hyde, who is pure evil. An alter ego is an alternative personality or character. Mr. Hyde, his alter ego, is a violent criminal who commits outrageous acts of cruelty, seemingly without cause or provocation, so purely for the pleasure of committing them. In the first chapter, we learn that he trampled or ran over a little girl, and in the fourth chapter, he kills a prominent MP, Sir Danvers Carew. MP stands for Member of Parliament. Since Hyde is really a part of Jekyll, the immoral part that he has been hiding and repressing, which means holding back, Stevenson, through Jekyll and Hyde, illustrates the dual nature of humans. We are all capable of committing both good and evil acts. However, in order to conform to the expectations of Victorian society, Jekyll hides and keeps secret his immoral or bad self and tries to appear to be better than he really is. However, he also represses his immoral desires and doesn't indulge in these behaviours, except when he can keep them secret, so that they don't ruin his reputation. To repress means to push something down or to restrain a desire or a thought. In the Victorian era, a gentleman was expected to be highly moral, which means good, and a model of all good behaviour. However, many gentlemen actually indulged in immoral activities, and therefore, to protect their reputation, they hid these activities. Immoral activities might have included drinking to excess. We are told that Jekyll had something of a slyish cast, but every mark of capacity and kindness. Sly means being sneaky or cunning or manipulative. Jekyll is described as both slyish and kind because he represents the duality of human nature. Like everyone else, he is made up of both good and evil. Contrastingly, Hyde is described as, alone in the ranks of mankind, as pure evil. Hyde is described as pure evil, and is often viewed as unnatural or abnormal by other characters. Perhaps this is meant to suggest that we are not supposed to be just good or just evil. We're all capable of both. Remember, to gain marks in AO3, you have to remember key context that is relevant to the action, setting, and characters. The exam question may ask you to explore a theme throughout the novella, so take notes. Human nature. Human nature refers to the way that humans think, feel, and behave. Stevenson explores this idea of the duality of human nature, the idea that everyone has the capacity for both good and evil. Whereas Jekyll is a combination of good and bad, Hyde is pure evil.